the Confederate flag the thing to put out there if you want to bring this nation together?
The Confederate flag is a Southern heritage, and everything that's being divided and taken away from us, our Southern heritage, no, I stand against that. But it has nothing to do with racism.
But people think of it because, it represents slavery and then anti-slavery. Do you understand why people might think that?
What about people that don't understand the swastika?
Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, the swastika is a sign of peace. Hitler took it in 1935 when he became chancellor. He took it and turned it into evil.
But do you want people wearing a swastika around?
I don't care if they wear a swastika around. It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother you?
No, because it doesn't mean what everybody thinks it means.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Patriot Ojeda here. And is the Confederate flag the thing to put out there if you want to bring the nation together? Yeah, nothing says bringing the nation together like the flag of a failed treasonous rebellion that literally tore the nation apart.
But could you understand if people?
But
could you understand if people didn't want to see a swastika around?
Yeah, I can understand it.
So could you understand why the Confederate flag might make people feel the same way?
No.
Pure mental gymnastics from people too damn dumb to know their own history. This Confederate flag is Southern heritage, he says. Yeah, Southern heritage is this guy's case. It's probably more like Southern comfort, because I guarantee you this old butternut couldn't even spell heritage, let alone define it. If your idea of heritage is waving a loser's flag of a treasonous rebellion and hanging aluminum testicles around the back of your pickup, then maybe your family tree needs more than just branches. It needs a damn history book. And then out it comes. Everything's being divided and taken away from our Southern heritage. And I stand against that. Yeah, buddy, the only thing divided here is what's left of your brain cells. This old MAGA looked like an open bottle of half-drank peppermint schnapps when he was talking. And poor Devon Stifler, you could see it on his face. I couldn't tell if he was turning away from the stupidity spewing out of this clown's mouth or just trying to escape the stench rolling off of him. Either way, it was painful to watch because this guy, he's one taco short of a combo plate. I'll tell you what, this damn carousel is spinning so fast, I had to get off before I threw up. This has nothing to do with racism, he says. Really? Well, Sherlock, what do you think happened in the South when enslaved people tried to escape? They were hunted down, beaten, mutilated, killed, treated as property, less than human. That's the legacy this flag drips with. And that's exactly why homie here doesn't have a problem with it. Because deep down, he looks like the kind of guy who thinks white folks should sit on the top of the food chain. So no, this isn't heritage, it's hate. And this guy, yeah, he's dumb as a box of rocks. And then, as if that wasn't bad enough, out of nowhere he blurts, "The swastika." Did he really just say swastika, like K-E-R at the end? Folks, I don't think this is the most educated individual the good liars have ever interviewed. Top 10 dumbest? Yeah, I put money on that. And then the stupidity started flowing. The swastika is a sign of peace. Hitler just twisted it into evil. But it doesn't bother me if people wear it. First off, swastika, not swastika, but swastika. My guy, he can't even pronounce the hate symbol he's defending. That's how far over his head he is. And then to double down, it doesn't bother me if people wear it. Yeah, of course it doesn't bother him. Because when you're this far gone, defending Nazis feels normal. That's not a thought process. That's a cry for help. And right there, you can stamp it. He's stuck on stupid. Look, this guy isn't just wrong. He looks wrong. He looks like the worm at the bottom of a tequila bottle. Like a half-crushed pizza box rotting in a dumpster behind a gas station. Like the kind of dude who'd scrap with raccoons behind a Walmart just to get his hands on a half-empty can of Copenhagen somebody tossed out. Yeah, you can almost smell him through the screen. A cocktail of sweet, cheap chew and broken dreams. And here he is lecturing us on heritage. Please, heritage isn't a crumpled t-shirt with a Confederate flag and a week-old B.O. baked into it. Heritage is history, and this fool flunked that class before he even showed up. That's why every word out of his mouth sounds like it's been reheated, regurgitated, and served up again like bad leftovers. Good Lord, some people are so damn dumb it's dumbfounding. And this old butternut right here in Exhibit A, he's cherry-picking history lessons to stand up for racism, spitting out half-digested facts rattling around like loose change in an empty jar. And here's the kicker. This guy doesn't know a damn thing about what that flag really represents, because he only sees it from one side of history. His side, not from the side of black Americans on whose backs this country was built, not from the side of Native Americans whose genocide paved the way. No, he's perfectly fine keeping hate symbols alive because deep down, that's exactly what he's all about. So when he says this garbage about bringing the country together, no, we're not, you freaking clown. Not like that. What, you think black folks are supposed to just stroll back to the plantation and call you master? The hell we are. This guy is dumb as a damn stump. No, scratch that. Dumb as a hickory stump, and about as ugly as the south end of a northbound mule.